Hi everybody. In today's video, I'm going to share with you a completely different mindset about how to think about money. So we typically think about money in terms of dollars, right? So we think about, the cash that we might have in our wallet or a number that might be in our bank account. Or we tend to think about what money can buy for us. So we can think of maybe that Starbucks coffee, that food that you might buy at fast food, jewelry that you might purchase, or a car or something like that. We think of money in terms of dollars or what that can buy you. I want you to think of money in a very, very different approach. I want you to think about money in terms of time. This could be really revolutionary for a number of you, but think about money in terms of time. And I'm going to illustrate how you go about doing that. When I think about money in terms of time, what I'm thinking about is how much time could I live on my existing wealth? So the way to do that is you take your wealth and you have to understand how much you would spend on a monthly basis. So I'm going to do an example for you, and I think it'll illustrate pretty clearly what I'm talking about here. So let's say, for example, that you had $4,000 in your bank account and you also spend $4,000 every month on expenses. Just kind of fictitious numbers, right? With that $4,000, you can then live for 1 month without receiving any money coming in. Now let's take that number a little bit bigger. So let's say you have $100,000 in wealth. We're going to start using our calculator here. So $100,000, you divide that by the $4,000 of your monthly expenses. That means you could afford to live without any money coming in for 25 months. So do the math there. 25 divided by 12 gives you a little over 2 years. That's how long you could live on $100,000, providing that you're spending about $4,000 per month. So now let's take that a bit further. Let's say you now have not $100,000, but you now have $1 million in your bank account. Do the math again. $1 million divided by 4,000 gives you 250 months that you could live. Divide that by 12. Now you have 21 years of living expenses based on what's in your bank account. So this does two things. One is it encourages you to increase the wealth that you have in your bank account. And when I say bank account, what I'm talking about is savings and investing. So it encourages you to increase your wealth. But here's the other important thing is it encourages you to reduce and minimize your monthly spending. So here's how it goes. Let's say if my spending was $5,000 rather than $4,000 we used in this example, what this means is if I took that $100,000 and I divided that by 5,000 now, that only gives me 20 months of savings rather than the 25 that we had before. So this is a very clear way of thinking about your wealth and the money that you have and also your expenses all within the same equation here. So I hope this will allow you to now think about money very differently, and it will encourage you to do two things: to keep increasing that money that you have in savings and investings while you continue to reduce and minimize your monthly spend. All right. I hope this helps you. Please provide comments back if you have any questions or need clarification on any of this. And also, of course, as we always say, like, subscribe, hit the alert button so you can get access to more of these videos going forward. All right. Thank you. Take care.